Well. From what I have read, Caitlin Clark was spotted at Nike headquarters and by all accounts was given the red carpet treatment. When Caitlin Clark walked into Nike headquarters, she didn't just get a normal welcome. She got the superstar treatment. We're talking massive posters, special closed-door meetings, and a packed house in the MJ building. But while Clark's getting the red carpet rolled out, Wilson's watching from the sidelines, and let's just say she's not too happy about it. Get ready for the inside scoop on what's really going on behind those Nike doors. Let's dive deep into what's causing all this buzz in the basketball world. Caitlin Clark was spotted at Nike headquarters on Thursday, January 9th, and let me tell you, they didn't just welcome her. They gave her the full VIP treatment. We're talking massive posters plastered all over the campus saying, "Welcome Caitlin," making it look more like a superstar's homecoming than a regular business visit. So here we see "Welcome Caitlin," and these huge, I don't know what you call them. Are they called posters? Maybe they're called posters. I don't know if there's a special name for them, but you get the point. They are posters. According to Tim Schlabach, whose daughter works at Nike, this wasn't just any ordinary visit. Here's a post from Tim Schlabach. It says, "My daughter works there," and says the signage all over the campus was lit. CC did some closed interviews and then a campus chat in the MJ building that max capacity in 2 minutes. CC, things are coming. The signage took over the entire campus and Clark had some closed door interviews that have everyone speculating. But here's where it gets really interesting. She had a campus chat in the MJ building that maxed out capacity in just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's the kind of star power that makes executives sit up and take notice. Obviously, she didn't just go to Nike to see her poster or 2 posters or the posters plastered around the Nike headquarters. So something must be going on if the Mr. Schlabach, is to be believed. There's a lot going on there and interviewing and stuff like that. And so we look forward to hearing about more. And like I said, this is a business. Sure, there are fans who just want shoes or just want other kinds of merchandise, but there are some of us who are thinking this is business. This is money and people are ready to buy merchandise. Now, let's break down why this visit is causing such a stir in the basketball community. For months, fans have been asking one simple question. Where are Caitlin Clark sneakers? It's not just about shoes. We're talking about a massive missed opportunity that has fans scratching their heads. People have been ready to throw their money at anything with Clark's name on it. But Nike's response has been surprisingly slow. By the way, Nike don't have to release a signature shoe super quick for Caitlin Clark. If they're trying to make it as good as possible, it kind of makes sense to delay it. There is absolutely no reason why Nike have not released like Caitlin Clark type t-shirts. They don't have a logo like they have with Aya Wilson. The timing of this visit is particularly fascinating because it comes right when Nike has been facing serious criticism about their handling of Clark's merchandise. Remember that Rookie of the Year shirt? Let's talk about that for a minute. Fans were less than impressed with what they saw as a basic, uninspired offering. They've been demanding more. Signature shoes, exclusive clothing lines, the whole package. And Nike? Well, they've been taking heat for what many see as missed opportunities. Think about the Christmas shopping season that just passed. Retailers everywhere know that's time for sales, especially when you've got a hot property like Caitlin Clark. But Nike seemed to miss that boat entirely. No special holiday collections, no signature items, nothing that captured the excitement Clark was generating on the court. That's left a lot of people wondering about the strategy behind these decisions. The contract situation has become a hot topic of conversation too. According to reports, Clark's current deal with Nike is worth around $28 million. Sounds impressive, right? Well, not according to many industry experts and fans who believe she's seriously undervalued. Some are suggesting her true market value could be closer to $500 million over 8 years. That's not just a difference. That's a whole different ballgame. Social media has been absolutely buzzing since news of this Nike visit broke. Comments are flooding in from every direction, ranging from excited fans anticipating new merchandise to frustrated supporters who think this attention is long overdue. One comment that's been getting a lot of attention mentions Aya Wilson's fans, suggesting they might be feeling jealous of all the special treatment Clark is receiving. But let's be real, this isn't about creating division between fan bases. It's about business decisions and market opportunities. Speaking of business decisions, let's Talk about what makes this visit so significant. This wasn't just a casual stop by at any Nike office. This was at their headquarters, their nerve center, where all the big decisions get made. The fact that Clark had closed-door interviews there suggests something major could be in the works. When you combine that with the campus-wide welcome and the packed house for her chat, it paints a picture of Nike potentially repositioning their entire strategy around her. The reaction inside Nike has been telling too. According to sources, employees were practically fighting for spots at that campus chat in the MJ building. Think about that. These are people who work with professional athletes and celebrities all the time. But Clark's presence created this kind of excitement. That's not just star power, that's market potential. Walking through the door. What's really interesting is how this visit happened in Nike's research and development hub. That's where the magic happens, where new designs are born, where clothing lines are conceived, where the future of athletic wear takes shape. Having Clark there suggests they might be involving her in the creative process, something that could signal a much bigger commitment than just slapping her name on existing products. The business implications here are massive, and they go beyond just Nike and Clark. This could reshape how sports brands approach women's basketball marketing entirely. Think about it. When's the last time you saw this kind of buzz around a WNBA prospect's merchandise before they even turned pro? Clark isn't just breaking records on the court, she's potentially breaking the mold for how female athletes are marketed and valued. Industry analysts have been watching this situation closely, and many are saying Nike's seemingly slow rollout might actually be strategic. By creating scarcity and building anticipation, they could be setting the stage for a massive launch that would generate even more excitement. But others argue they're risking losing momentum by not capitalizing on Clark's current popularity. Looking at the numbers, it's easy to see why this visit is such big news. Clark's games are drawing record viewership, her jerseys are selling out whenever they're available, and she's becoming a household name even among casual sports fans. That kind of broad appeal is rare, and it's exactly what brands like Nike look for when they're planning major marketing initiatives. This relationship between Clark and Nike isn't just about selling shoes or shirts, it's about capturing a moment in sports history. Women's basketball is seeing unprecedented growth in popularity, and Clark has become the face of that movement. Nike's treatment of her during this visit suggests they're finally ready to fully embrace that reality. The social media response to this visit has been particularly telling. Fans have been sharing every detail they can find, from pictures of the welcome signs to speculation about what went on in those closed-door meetings. The level of engagement shows just how invested people are in Clark's success, both on and off the court. Let's dive deeper into what happened after those closed-door meetings at Nike. If you like the video, then like the video and subscribe to the channel. Sources close to the situation have been dropping hints about what might be next. According to some insiders, this wasn't just about creating new merchandise, it was about creating an entire brand identity around Caitlin Clark. We're talking signature shoes, custom logos, exclusive apparel lines, the whole package. But here's where things get really interesting. The timing of this visit coincides with some major milestones in Clark's career. She's been breaking records left and right, drawing massive crowds to games, and generating the kind of media attention that most athletes can only dream about. Nike's decision to roll out the red carpet now suggests they're finally ready to match their marketing efforts to her on-court impact. The contrast with how other athletes have been treated hasn't gone unnoticed. Aya Wilson, another Nike athlete and WNBA superstar, hasn't received this kind of elaborate welcome. Some fans are pointing out that Wilson, despite her WNBA championship and MVP awards, never got this level of attention from Nike. It's creating an interesting dynamic in the basketball community, with some questioning whether Nike is playing favorites. The business side of the story is fascinating too. Marketing experts are saying that Nike's treatment of Clark signals a major shift in how they view women's basketball. They're not just marketing to existing fans anymore, they're trying to capture a whole new audience that Clark brings to the sport. Think about it. When's the last time a women's basketball player had this kind of mainstream crossover appeal? Industry analysts are predicting that this could be the start of a new era in sports marketing. The traditional playbook for marketing women athletes might be getting thrown out the window. Clark's appeal crosses demographic lines. She's drawing in casual fans, hardcore basketball enthusiasts, and people who've never watched a women's game before. The merchandise question is still a hot topic. Fans have been vocal about wanting more than just basic shirts and jerseys. They're asking for the kind of product range typically reserved for NBA superstars. The closed-door meetings at Nike headquarters suggest they might finally be ready to deliver. Sources hint at potential plans for everything from signature shoes to lifestyle collections. Social media reaction to the visit has been overwhelming. Basketball fans are dissecting every detail, from the size of the welcome posters to the choice of the MJ building for her campus chat. Every piece of information becomes a clue about Nike's plans. The fact that they chose to host her in the building named after Michael Jordan isn't lost on anyone. It's a pretty clear signal about how they view her potential. Looking at the numbers helps explain Nike's enthusiasm. Clark's games are breaking viewership records consistently. When she plays, arenas sell out. Her social media following is exploding. From a business perspective, she's exactly what brands dream about. An athlete who not only performs at an elite level but also connects with audiences on a personal level. The impact on women's sports marketing could be revolutionary. Other brands are watching this situation closely. If Nike's big bet on Clark pays off, it could change how female athletes are valued in the marketplace. We're potentially seeing the creation of a new template for marketing women's sports. Inside Nike, the excitement is palpable. Employees who were present during Clark's visit describe an atmosphere more like a movie premiere than a business meeting. The energy she brings is undeniable, and that's exactly what Nike looks for in their flagship athletes. They want stars who can not just sell products but create cultural moments. But let's talk about what this means for Aya Wilson and other WNBA stars. While Clark is getting the royal treatment, these established pros are watching carefully. Some industry insiders suggest this could actually benefit everyone in women's basketball. If Clark's success leads to increased investment in women's sports marketing, all athletes could see better opportunities. The college basketball angle is interesting too. Clark's still playing collegiate ball, but Nike's treating her like a pro already. This could set new precedents for how brands approach college athletes in the NIL era. They're not just planning for her future pro career, they're capitalizing on her current popularity. Marketing experts are fascinated by Nike's strategy here. The massive welcome signs, the packed campus chat, the closed-door meetings, it's all creating buzz without actually revealing any specific plans. It's brilliant marketing. Generate excitement, while keeping everyone guessing about what's coming next. The potential product line is generating tons of speculation. Will we see a signature shoe before she even enters the WNBA? What about custom apparel collections? The possibilities are endless. And Nike's track record suggests they might have some surprises in store. Their treatment of Clark indicates they're thinking way bigger than just standard athlete merchandise. Industry veterans are calling this a potential turning point in sports marketing. The attention Nike's giving Clark isn't just about her current success, it's about what she represents for the future of women's sports. They're betting on her ability to not just sell products, but to help transform how people view women's basketball. The global potential is huge too. Basketball's international appeal means Clark could become a worldwide marketing force. Nike's investment in her suggests they see potential far beyond just the US market. They're positioning her as a global sports icon, not just a basketball star. Social media's role in all this can't be understated. Every post about Clark's Nike visit gets thousands of engagements. Fans are creating their own content, spreading the excitement, and essentially doing free marketing for Nike. It's the kind of organic buzz that marketing teams dream about. The timing of this visit, right as Clark's college career is reaching its peak, is strategic. Nike's clearly planning ahead, laying the groundwork for what could be a massive launch when she turns pro. They're building anticipation, getting people excited about what's coming next. The Caitlin Clark effect is changing the game both on and off the court. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a like if you want to stay updated on how this Nike deal develops and what it means for the future of women's basketball. Thanks for watching and subscribe my channel.